color you in?
We have reached the semi-final stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semi-final collision. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Motion now from the tight end. And at first down, they go right back to him. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
I see y'all boys got it plugged in.
I can't change it.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show
You see, trying to run that thing in the film.
is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
The Hokies have 1st and 10 here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. The Hokies Hokies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He can go. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Suddenly, off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense.
Your quarterback fire.
And the wideout goes in motion. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First and goal here for the offense. They're going to run it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal.
I love you. Logan. Love you.
Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, they get the touchdown here, but let's circle back to the start of this drive. This is why good field position is so critical. They start this drive in good field position, and it puts the defense under immediate pressure from the start.
PAT makes it 7-0.
Hey, don't put all of them in there. Why are you watching your clothes? You got clothes. You got clothes now, you don't even got folded. Look at this. Look at all these clothes you got in here. That's a butt, just me. You're not allowed to start folding clothes if you're gonna wash like this. You hear me? You hear me?
Okay.
You hear me? What's in here? You got pink. Look, there goes some. There goes some. Okay.
And the Hokies offense is back.
You can follow some clothes the weekend.
They had some good things going in the last
If you don't, I'm gonna follow you.
Suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they
You say what?
Really? You can't fight.
First 10 out of the half, the touch
Oh, my arms out. Oh.
Yeah.
That is so.
It's good. No. You put water in it first. Okay. Crazy girl.
Looking at
You saw him.
first down. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring out 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next one.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play.
Look at that.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. What a catch! Tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball to 31. The Hokies hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the 1st down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right where the money. They're able to move the sticks.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check
That boy ran a stunt right
He
there.
has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And the completion made. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Hokies come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He'll hand it off. Change of direction.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
He'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The offense going with the hurry up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. That was picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Boise State.
Oh, my. What a great call here by the offensive coordinator.
Hey, they didn't even go to the ball.
Great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to try the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
You don't know what?
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Hokies looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
He escapes the pocket. He gets loose. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
And it is fun.
Get down, boy. Yeah, my bad.
I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big
Yeah, my bad.
Defense will make the stop.
That's good.
Final play of this opening quarter. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking to scramble. Gets
Well
right
up.
to the move. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So
Come on, Willow.
State is in front. We've reached the end of one.
Come on, Willow, get up there.
One
Come on,
step
girl.
closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far.
Come on.
Crucial stage of the game as we begin
Come on, Willow.
the second quarter. Is this one getting out of hand?
She doesn't want you. She wants.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Yeah, I really like
Yeah,
the
well.
idea on third down. I can kind of see
Well, in your way.
there, make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3.
Okay. Stop, bro.
Quarterback
You gonna go for it, bro?
moving the secondary. He's got it. Enough for a first down.
Get up there.
That gained enough for a fresh set of downs.
Shit.
48.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Good enough for first down yardage. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They look to throw it here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a
No,
good
you don't
job
know
of
so.
finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Automatic with the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. At the 20. At the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos.
It's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of breaking down.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Hokies come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Man, oh man, is the defense ready for this play?
The
quarterback just searching anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go and to keep him.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here.
I want you to get up on the bed.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for his defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a quick grab. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. The Hokies will look to convert here on 4th down.
Daddy. Hold on, Daddy. Daddy. Hi.
He's throwing forward on 4th down.
Do you want me to do this one?
Take a shot down the left side.
Please, I do.
Catch.
Find that.
He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
He fires.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback.
Couldn't do it on no password.
He can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Wait.
Is good. Down by a touchdown.
It doesn't do it.
Oh, I don't know if that's what his name is.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage.
Get out.
Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Comes up with the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He finds his man. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Broncos with 1st and 10 here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Here's the 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the same runner's got it again. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Quit.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That's caught. It's downs. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. The ball is caught. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated.
Willow, quit.
Multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The offense really kicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10, they'll throw it. Contact as he threw it. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackling at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play. They'll set up from the 13.
Let it go.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge game through the air. The Hokies will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down, but there was a flag in the field. Did the defense get a quick start?
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The corner's now playing a couple of yards off the ball. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of the game. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to begin the second half.
No.
What? That man got my...
Disquipke picked up by Connors. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. Boise State offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that.
Second and
9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
And the Broncos will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Tech offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking to pass here on second down. He'll throw it now. Looking right, this one caught. Fighting off the defender. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hokies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. Tackle made out of the 46. Return team does an excellent job there. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll try the ground game here with running back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. As the first down is still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Broncos will line up on 1st and 10. Press coverage now from the secondary. Now the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. QB keeper all the way. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Touchdown, Broncos. And that will give them the lead now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Hokies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Looking to throw it on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This passing game is on fire today.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll hand it off. And they'll tackle it about the 23-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And he's got it again. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Short pass finds the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. This playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Finds an open target on the left side. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Here we go, the most important series of this game. Tied up, 1st and goal. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's intercepted, a critical late mistake here. He's at the 50. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Hokies. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And they move into the lead here in the semifinal. And that is any defender's dream. A touchdown to take the lead in the 4th quarter of a playoff game.
Well, when you play this kind of scheme, it could lead you potentially into having opportunities to create turnovers. Here they get the bonus because they get points off of it, give themselves the lead. Now they're going to hold on here to see if they can advance to the national title.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's forced out at the 10. Not what they were looking for. Bad field position to start the drive. Boise State offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the slant pattern. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Pass caught, second down now. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. Handoff here from the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1.
Setting the tone
runs
like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the Broncos pick up enough yardage to get a first down. The Broncos look to keep this drive moving. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Grab behind the line. It's O'Neal. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Boise State.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for two to potentially take the lead? Either way, the defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
defense still out there. They're going for 2 here. And he drops back in the gun.
We're going for 2.
And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25.
Take this whole minute or so.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Time winding down deep in this game, and a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. A short completion of the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they get to completion, but they don't come up with a first down. Probably had 2 plays called in the huddle, so now they've got to get to the line of scrimmage, get set, and run their 4th down play.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. That's a design quarterback keeper. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are on the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play. Bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Movement here from the tight end. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up and make a play? He breaks free. Has the first down and more. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
No, that's true.
And they stop the clock up with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Boise State.
And the Hokies will have 1st and 10 here. And here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock.
Timeout, Boise State.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And the fullback going nowhere. Like they stop him for a loss. And a late timeout taken. Just 4 seconds on the clock. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. And they will trot out the field goal team here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that puts them back on top.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the go-ahead field goal, they get set to kick off, just need to prevent a big return here in the final seconds. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. No press here. The defense backing away. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really
Hey, my boy. Come on, girls, get this ball. Dude, I told you that shit. I told you she was gonna wake up in a crucial moment. That was good. That was a good game, though. That little screen, I'm gonna work.